biggest crowds in college football assembled here. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. This deep begin the game. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's James. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab near the sticks. It's Selvia. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield. It's James. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
One thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Iomanor. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Not just a pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Breaking tackles. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to the left. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Passes the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Penn State 14, Oregon 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an option look. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's James. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Spelling. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Belling. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down after that previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to Duck strategy.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Aller. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive he picks up 1st down yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
First down was incomplete on the screen. It's now second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back him up 15. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Stewart. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'll run the option. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On third down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. They'll hand it off. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's the way.
Oh, the ball comes loose. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. Touchdown, Oregon. That puts them on top in the second half.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14.
Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Here comes a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Allen. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of light from this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period.
Oregon 24, Penn State 14.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
31, Penn State 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out. It's Wallace. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. First and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now. Now here comes the bunch formation. To the air, it's Aller. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Aller. Defense is coming after him. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. The the defense make adjustments here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
Touchdown, Oregon.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Catching score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Oregon, 52. Penn State, 21.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Allen. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's James.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Direct snap to the back. Running past the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Touchdown.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oregon 59, Penn State 28.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The pass rush closing in. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they pick up the 1st down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Oregon. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped.